Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Big Strap-on Comparison. My name is Nitsan, I'm a filmmaker and photographer, and today you're listening to me through a little lavalier microphone so you guys don't have to hear the noise from my stupid neighbors. Who's a little cutie? And today we're going to take a look at a few straps. I have used most of the ones on the market, most of the main ones. I've used cheap ones and expensive ones. And I don't have a Black Rapid to show you here today for comparison, and I apologize for that, but I will maybe just do a separate video about one sometime soon. But the ones that I do have here, I'm going to do a little comparison for you and let you know what I think. And of course, you know, this could be a very personal thing and it could be different for different people, but I'll let you know my thoughts. So let's start off with the Gary strap. And so this is a pretty nice strap. By the way, I'm actually doing this big comparison because I'm selling all my unused straps. But okay, so pretty nice. It's a neck strap. It's a little stiffer than I'd like. You know, it's mainly for style rather than functionality. So it goes, you know, around your neck rather than on your shoulder. And I just wanted to include this because I had it here, but it's not really one of the straps from these sort of straps that I'm reviewing today, these sort of shoulder straps. And so let's next up get to the worst one. And then maybe get to the better ones in the end. So next up, we have this one that just says Caden on it. It's a cheap one from China. This is my second cheap one from China. I also had one of the ones which were, I think they sort of look more like the Black Rapid straps, and they sometimes have a little pouch here, and they're made more from like a rough denim-y type of material. And so I tried this, and I tried one of those, and they're, look, if you're a professional, don't bother. Don't get them. They're not very well made. They're just cheap clones. And I don't know how strong they are. They might be strong or not. But one issue is that, first of all, the previous one I had, I didn't even use. I looked at it and I was like, nope, no way am I trusting my camera on that. And then I gave it away or whatever. And this one, sort of borderline. Both of them are very high risk of scratching the bottom of your camera pretty badly. So no thank you. You know, I guess it's better than nothing. Certainly better than the original camera strap that your camera comes with that goes around your neck. So potentially better as long as you don't mind your camera getting scratched. But no. And then next up, something which I've been using for a really long time. Now I will have a separate video where I'm going to discuss my custom strap. I'm going to actually take different parts from different straps and put together something that for me works a little better than all the ones that are currently available that I know of. And so I'll make a little video about that and show you how you guys can put together one for yourself. And so basically I love the Carry Speed strap. I've been using it for ages. It's very adjustable. It has this quick thing that allows you to bring your camera up a little higher very quickly, and then as soon as you want to use it and raise it up, it becomes long, the strap becomes longer again. And then of course you could you do have a full adjustment of the length, like a proper length adjustment. So very versatile. The clips here don't open very easily. You have to use like two hands and know that it's a triple opening mechanism. And so I quite like that. And overall, it's just pretty good. You know, it's pretty nice. I would actually prefer the next one for this actual area. I would prefer the next one that I'm going to show you, the Air Strap. It's a little more, not this one, the next one. So it's a little more comfortable, but still, this is great. I've been using it for years on weddings, in the studio, when traveling, and it's been holding up a heavy camera, 5D with a big lens. So it's great, except this little piece at the bottom started to make a crap load of noise. And actually I was at a wedding, and then I'm it's really quiet, and suddenly I realized that this thing is going and so luckily I don't think it was much of a distraction. It was only for a few minutes, and all I had to do was just sort of be careful not to move it around, and then it didn't disturb anything in the wedding. But I thought, hell, I'm not gonna use this again. So I'm gonna change this. I love the strap. I think I'm still gonna use it. By the way, if you can get yourself a Carry Speed strap on eBay right now, then do, because that's pretty much your only chance. They're not gonna be available anymore. You maybe will be able to get similar ones in the future, but currently this company, as far as I know, isn't it's just gone. There's no website, no nothing, and they're starting to disappear. So if you can get yourself a Carry Speed strap, then go to eBay right now and get yourself one. So I will be changing this little piece right here. Also, not just because of the noise, because originally it didn't have noise for the first like year or two, but mainly because without the special plate that is supposed to use with this, which I just stopped using, it was just a little bit too much. And so without that, it sort of sticks out from the bottom of the camera quite a bit. And so it just means that it doesn't go in the camera bag as easily as it should. And so I'm going to be changing this little piece at the end, and we'll see. Maybe I'll even change the top piece as well at some point. So let's get over to the next one. Actually, before I get to the Air Strap, which I may post a separate, more full review about it at some point. But the custom SLR not Air Strap, I actually forgot the model name of this one. I think it's called the Glide One or something like that. And so this one, I'm not a huge fan of these connections right here. I think that they are okay. I'd rather not have them though. I don't find they're ideal for, I'd rather have those clips that you need like 3 fingers to press rather than this. But they're fine. I don't think that they need to have, like they say that, you know, it's tiltable for comfort. I really don't see any need to tilt this way because it just goes straight anyways. But it's a good quality strap. It's well made. It's fairly adjustable. The only thing is, as I mentioned in my review about this, is that this is a little too long. And so with, you know, this piece it would connect to your little silver thing right there, which I'm using on my Air Strap at the moment. And so this entire piece adds a lot of length, and that means that you can't get your camera very high up towards you if you want to. And I just found that it was just held my camera a little too low, and it made my camera swing a little more compared to other straps, because you've got, you know, normally if it would be like this, then, you know, that's giving it a lot more space to swing. So not really the ideal strap for me, but a very good quality one. And I do apologize that I don't have you know, more straps in this to show you here. Maybe at some point I'll do like a part 2 with like lots of other brands as well. But these, you know, these are most of the main ones that I know of. Or maybe they aren't. Let me know what you want me to review next. By the way, I wanted to also say that, again, carry speed, if you can get yourself one of these, see my review about this. It's quite nice. This is, you know, if you can get one, if you think you might want one, then now's the time, because they're probably not going to be available in the future. And so next up is the Air Strap, and the Air Strap is very strappy. No, okay, so it is, you know, the main use for this is, first of all, that it's sort of airy. You can sort of almost sort of see through, yeah, you can see through the thing, because it's sort of like a really thick mesh mixed with meshy neoprene stuff. It's like sort of a mixture of very soft and very neoprene-y and very airy. So I still don't love this little thing right here, but it doesn't really bother me. If I really wanted it to not be there and not be openable, then I would tie a piece of string from one side to the other, and it just wouldn't, then it wouldn't open. So not a big issue. And now this thing, the bottom piece right here, the place where the camera goes, is nice and compact and doesn't take up much space. I do really like this thing. And so the thing is with this, the previous one was too long. This one is a bit too short. You know, I'm not a very tall person, and then this is as low as it'll go. So if I wanted to go there so that my hand will, you know, so I can be more of my hip rather than sort of, well, I guess slightly above my hip. So this is as low as it'll go. It won't go any lower than this. And so that's possibly something that you might, you know, I sometimes would want to have it a little lower, I think. So it won't go any lower. Next thing is that you can't really get many straps these days from the major manufacturers, from what I could see, that actually, where the camera sort of slides up and down on the strap, like the previous ones, because I think of some legal issues. I'm not sure exactly of the details, so, you know, just Google it. But basically, now the straps that I see being made, they do this. So the entire strap moves with you. And I've even seen straps that you know, they're intentionally smooth all over the strap so they could slide more easily on your body. Now, is that as good as the straps that go like this and actually and sort of slide on the strap itself? No. Is it fine? Yes, except when you have a backpack on, it might get in the way a little, but I shot a whole wedding. It was like 19 hours, and I had this thing at one side, on that side, because my 5D went there. And so as long as this was over the top of the other strap, it could move easily even when I had my backpack on. So I don't think it's a problem. It's just not as nice. If you can get yourself something and either DIY it to go up and down on here, which should be fairly easy to do, or maybe just find one that can still do that. I'm not sure which companies still make those, but if you can get one, then that's good. And so what I will be doing, I will be trying to make a custom sort of setup of my own sort of strap that works best for me. And so I will most likely be using the little carry speed C-loop because it spins, so it doesn't tangle very easily. And it is very easy and quick to remove from the camera. And it's very flat. And it's supposed to be very, very strong. According to their marketing and stuff. And so if I can make this work nicely with one of my other straps, like my custom SLR one, then that would be great. And actually, I don't think I will be, starting to cut straps very much because, I'm just going to sell the ones that I'm not using. But most likely I will be using this thing for another strap. Or I think something similar and actually a little cheaper, if I remember correctly, or maybe even quite a bit cheaper, is this one from Gary's. And this one is a little larger, but still, very nice, very good looking. And it can't spin. So, it can spin like this, but it won't have the sort of, this ability to do that around your camera. So the camera won't be able to spin there. And so this might tangle a little more, but it's still very nice. And you could consider something like this as your little connector piece for a strap. And it is a little more difficult to get your finger in there to actually reach the D-ring and get the D-ring out, especially when it's really tied up against the camera, but not impossible. You just have to use like a nail or something to get the D-ring out. And so most likely I will be using this little thing connected with another strap, and I'll show you guys that in another video. And I will, I think I'll post a really full close-up look at the custom SLR Air Strap as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments what straps you would like me to review next. And so I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.